Hello, and welcome to Chaos Reviews. And welcome to the worst movie of 2021 and the worst superhero movie of all time. Hands down, nothing compares. That is Thunder Force. Jesus Christ. I remember watching the trailers for this and I was like, this has to be joke. This cannot be real. No one would make something so bad. But, alas, I was wrong. But let's get through this one as fast as possible, shall we? Because watching this just hurt my brain. Thinking about it, it hurt my brain even more. But, let's get into it, shall we? Premise of the movie. Back in the 80s, some super wango-bango radiation from space hit Earth, and anyone who's a psychopath, murderer, or just general asshole got superpowers. Why? Don't care. Spencer's character, her parents are killed in a miscreant attack. That's what they called these super villains, miscreants. And then she makes it her life's work to find a way to make normal people to have superpowers. McCartney befriends her when she's like 7 or 8, after she is a vicious attack from, get this, from a white child. Oh, cool, yes, it has to be a white boy. Has to be a white boy. Can be no other caste, can be no other race, creed. No, it has to be white because as we know in the mainstream media and Hollywood, the white race is the devil. Alright, so McCartney's character stands up for her and they become best of friends. When they're in high school or college or university, don't give a fuck, no one cares. They have a massive bust up and they don't speak to each other for like 20 years. Their high school reunion comes up and McCartney puts out an olive branch to Spencer to try and reconnect their friendship. And she ends up going to building where she's got her labs and she's working on experiments, blah, blah, blah. McCartney then ends up being left alone in one of the labs, of course. Of course, yeah. Why not just let this normal civilian just wander around the lab unsupervised, and there's no lock on the door, no nothing, just walk in. Basically, she walks in, she pushes buttons, of course, none of the doors have locks. None of these computers have passwords. No, bang, 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 done. And she ends up getting injected and starts becoming a superhero. Well, getting superpowers, which is super strength. That's the premise. Oh my god! But that's the premise of the movie, and yeah, it is shocking. The villain. If you did not guess who was the mastermind within the first 15 minutes of this movie, then my god, mate, you got issues. Alright, let's see. Out of the main people that we've seen so far, we've had these two. We've had one of our one of our friends trying to make a knock-knock joke. And my god, of course he's a white male and he's actually useless at what he does. And yeah, so as you know, he's not him. You've got 2 calendar gates running for mayor. One is a woman of diversity, and one is, get this, a white, middle-aged, rich male. Ding, 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 ding. Guess what? Guess what you win if you pick number 4. Jesus. And he wants to become mayor, and of course he's also a secret miscreant or a superhero. No one fucking cares. But let's get to the main problem with the movie. And that is the comedy. The comedy in this movie is so bad. It is bad on every single level. The comedy scenes go on and on and on. It's kind of like, you find it funny yet? No, carry on. Find it funny yet? No, carry on. Find it funny yet? No, carry on. It's literally that. We will continue this scene until we get a laugh. Throughout the entire running time, I smirked once. That was literally once. Basically, by that time, I was on my 4th or 5th run. So it just could have been the alco talking for all I know. How did this thing get greenlit? And what gets me is, if you look on Netflix over in the good old UK, this thing is trending at number 5. How in the absolute living fuck is this thing trending number 5? I don't know what it's like over in the States, but it's like, what everyone knows, we all have that guilty pleasure movie or those movies that are so bad that they're good. This is none of that. This is just none of that. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the worst movies I have ever seen. This goes into my top 3 worst movies of all time. It's not number 1, not yet. I'm still waiting for someone to knock off my number 1 top spot. If this is what people think that it's comedy in the year 2021, then my God, I don't want to live in 2021. If this is what we've got to look forward to, then oh my God. Not be funny, but Netflix usually put good stuff out. Usually. But yeah, Thunder Force. Have you seen it? What do you think? Do you think it's the worst movie of all time? Do you think it's the worst superhero movie of all time? Let me know your thoughts on it. If you think it's terrible. I'd like to know. I'd like to know anyone who found this movie good. Just anyone in the comments. No, my funny, I ain't gonna judge. If you find it, if you found this movie entertaining in any way, please let me know in the comments. Please tell me what you found funny. Because tell you what, I've watched this movie 3 times now. I'm trying to find something. Just find something. Something redeemable. There's nothing. Literally nothing. But I ranted for long enough about this movie. On how bad it is and how the comedy is just so bad. It's literally everything about this movie is so bad. The story's terrible, the plot's terrible, the race bait is terrible. If I was doing a 5-star rating, this wouldn't even be one star. It'd be minus stars, literally minus. But we're only 4 months into 2021, and we get this pile of shit. Not looking great, is it? But no. But yeah, I've been Chaos. If you did like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share if you can. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Goodbye for now.